welcome back to Coaching Red Flags series. Part 1 was Coach Red Flags. Part 2 is how to hire a coach without donating money to Copy-Paste Foundation. Today is Part 3, Client Red Flags. Because coaching is not one-way relationship. It's not I pay, you read my mind, and my glutes grow overnight. If you are a client, don't panic. This is not a rose. This is a mirror. And mirrors are sometimes uncomfortable but useful. Let's be honest. The bad coach exists. We heard many red flags in part 1 and 2. But also some clients are a full-time job with unpaid overtime. A great coach can only work with information you give them, the action you actually do, and the consistency you can repeat. So today I will give you the red client flags that make good coaches quite lose years of their life expectancy. Red flag number 1. Vague goals. Client red flags number 1 are goals that are basically a horoscope. I want to tone my body. I want to be lean but not too lean. Or with women, I don't want to be bulky. I just want to be lean. I want to build muscle but stay small and cute. Okay, which muscle? How much muscle? By when? Where? What are the priorities? Performance, photos, scale, measurements, stage. If your goal sounds like Instagram quote, your plan will look also like Instagram quote. Cute, but not effective. As a client, you should set up, or at least think alone or with your coach, what is realistic plan, what you can do in certain amount of time, what is your real goal, until when, and then you can do the long-term plan and with the milestones. Red flag number 2, selective honesty. Next, selective honesty. This one is elite, Olympic level. You send a perfect check-in, 100% on plan, coach. I'm following everything as to the bone. And then later, also I actually had a glass of wine, a cheese board, maybe I also bite a little bit the board itself, and a tiny dessert. But it doesn't count now because it was social and not be in the plan now, or it's just this 80-20 rule. Listen, I don't care if you ate dessert. I care if you lie about it and then just made a plan to look nice. You should be realistic, and it's not like that you've done something wrong, it's life. Just admit it so the plan can be adjusted. And you don't need to panic and hide your little dirty secrets. Because coaching without real information is like driving a car with closed eyes. You probably know where is the road, but you have no idea real time. Red flag number 3, I follow it, mostly. Mostly is a not number, mostly is not data, mostly is a not vibe, and I guess mostly I want to lose weight, it's not a goal. If you did 3 out of the 5 workouts, hit protein sometimes, steps without you remember or counting, it's just a guessing. And because results do not match the plan, then the first question is, did you execute the plan? If the answer is mostly, then the plan didn't fail, reality failed. Just be open and try to be honest as much as possible, because this coaching is for you. It's not for the coach to massage the ego of the coach, but it's for you to reach the goal you set up. Red flag number 4, no tracking or random tracking. Wait once per week, steps only when your watch battery is live, progress photo once a month in a good light, when it's finally good light, with different poses, like on different planet. Then what coach can say? This is not working because the data are very inconsistent, and if you are sending photos, for instance, like this one day and the other time like this, the coach cannot really say like how your muscles developed or if you lose the weight or not. Try to be consistent with the measurements. Try to step on the scale the same time of the day, ideally in the morning after you finish your business, in a bathroom, and before you are getting some food, instead of doing randomly during the day and also then panicking. Try to find some consistency, and if you are not clear what the real consistency is, then ask your coach how you should do this and that, how you should send the photos, what kind of poses you should do, how you should weight yourself, how you should measure yourself with a tape, for instance. Don't let the coach guess. The next red flag is a big one, is a ghost checking. Silence for 2 weeks, then suddenly, "Hi coach, I am not progressing, don't know what's happening. Can you change everything by tomorrow or tonight?" No, you cannot just disappear and reappear and expect precise plan that it's working. A good coach needs feedback loops. If you vanish, your coach isn't coaching. You are just paying for someone to wonder if you are alive or not. Red flag number 6, expecting therapy and constant reassurance. Usually, coaches are not your best friends and are not your psychologist. They should care about the coaching aspects, about check-ins, tracking your weight, your other variables, but they are not there for you to listen to your long story, how your day was tough, and now you are facing the fridge and this big cake that is waiting there for you with a glass of wine. Just set up the boundaries and follow them. Make an agreement with your coach at the beginning. For instance, if you write me on the weekend, I'm not going to reply until Monday. If you need this and this kind of help, I will do only this part, but this is out of the coaching business. Coach should definitely support you. As I say, take into account if your sleep, recovery, performance is going down, but they are not there to do the psychological review of you and giving you the help you need. Also, to be honest, if you need reassurance every time the scale goes up by half kilo because the weight fluctuates every day, then you are not even ready for weight loss, because scale change every time and it's about the trend and not everyday scale. Red flag number 7, program hopping and influence comparison. A coach set up a program. You hire the coach and 2 weeks later you are like, "I saw this on the TikTok. Should we do that instead? No, we should not do that instead. If the coach is good and the plan and program is well done, then you should follow the program because it's done for you and not for somebody for a TikTok. You can evaluate a plan if you change it every 5 days. And comparing yourself to influencer is even worse, because you are comparing your behind the scenes to someone else highlights reel. Plus filters, plus angles, plus sometimes pharmaceutical assistance. That is not fair to you and also to your coach. If you decided to have a coach, you should trust, but of course always question. If there is something not clear or something red flag. But if you are happy with your coach, then follow the plan, at least for 1 month, and then you see if this is working for you or not. If not, then change the coach, change the plan. Red flag number 8, negotiating every task. Coach will say, you should do 10,000 steps. The client response is, what about 8,000? Or the best I can do is 6,000. In your program you have this and that volume, 3 sets of leg press, for instance, but you do 5 or 10 because you just feel it that it's right at that time. This is not very good because the plan has some meaning, and for instance for each day you have certain amount of volume, and it should make sense. So maybe one day you will more energized and you will do more cardio or more sets, but then it will influence the day after or your recovery. So then the next day you might not follow your plan because you are still need to recover. If you want to change the plan because you feel like, okay, I'm executing this plan for a week, but actually I feel I have more energy, I can do much more, then discuss with your coach. But do not change plan by yourself just because you feel it this day. Red flag number 9, low quality communication. You are having check-in with your clients and you receive the response, I'm fine. I think man knows what it means when women say I'm fine. It means they are quite in trouble. And as a coach, that person cannot guess what means fine. You should agree to some setup of the check-in, what kind of variables you should report, and at least write word or two to each one. Nobody will ask you to write a long variables description, how you feel today, how did you sleep every day, and so on. But just to report information, because without information, coach cannot make a good decision on your next steps. Red flag number 10. I think we all know that. Unrealistic timelines and then panic. You are having a client, for instance, I need to lose 8 kilos in 4 weeks, but also keep my muscles, and also I do not feel hungry, and also I don't want to change actually my lifestyle. When progress is slower than fantasy, some clients go into emergency mode. Slash calories, add cardio, do extra workouts, then burnout, then binge, and then blame coach and the program, of course. A good client understands progress is boring, long, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. But boring in this case is good, and boring is actually repeatable. These were 10 red flags in clients, little nightmares for coaches. Still manageable, and it all comes back down to communication. However, there are also green flags. And with this I mean that how to be a great client. Now, if you want to be a dream client, here is the short recipe. It's simple, not easy, but simple. 1. Be honest, not perfect, just honest. 2. Bring consistency data. Same weight in condition, step strength, training logs, photos on schedules with agreed poses. 3. Follow the plan long enough so you can evaluate. Don't change 5 variables and then ask what caused the change. 4. Communicate like an adult. Here is what happens, here is what I did, here is what I didn't do. Here is where I need help. 5. Be coachable. If you disagree, say it. But don't hire someone and then fight with every single task over. It's just very expensive sabotage. If you are watching this and feeling attacked, good. That means it landed. Use it, fix one thing this week, and you will get more value from your coaching immediately and from your money. And if you are a coach, comment your biggest client red flag. No names, no drama, just patterns. And if you like this video or any other video of me, hit the subscribe button.